Today, the Fed got a series of questions from a Senate committee, and there were some things that were quite bearish for crypto in the short term, but do not be mistaken. In the long term, these are good things. Right now, we are seeing Bitcoin fall lower at the time of this recording, as altcoins are also kind of following in suit. Our total market cap is coming down. There is good reason for this. I want to break down some of the key things said by Fed Chair Jerome Powell today, talk about why the market is coming down on this news, and also why it is bullish in the long term for this asset class as a whole, because I really do believe that it is. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Smash the like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and let's chat a little bit about this. So, every single time that Fed Chair Powell opens up his mouth, the market gets very volatile. And it's not just crypto, it's the traditional market as well. Stocks are trading in the red today. Crypto is trading in the red today. Things are a little bit bearish because the Fed was hawkish. There's a couple things that he said. First thing that he said that is very important to address is they believe that they could maintain the current path that they're on with no rate cuts for an extended period of time. The Fed announced today that for an extended period of time, they don't want to cut the rates. That is very hawkish, and the markets did not like that. One other thing that he said is they plan on going from quantitative tightening to quantitative easing when the rates reach, quote, zero. Zero is not something that anybody expects to actually see. Well, what he actually meant by this is he meant that when we can't lower the rates anymore, that's when they'd expect to start doing quantitative easing. Quantitative easing, of course, is when they are going to start printing money. Why do you want quantitative easing? Why do you want the rates to be cut? Because when the rates are getting cut and when quantitative easing starts to occur, that brings more liquidity, more money. It's easier to borrow money. There's more money being printed. That brings more money into the markets, into the stock market, into crypto. And so as we're hearing this story from the Fed today saying that we are not going to get a rate cut and that we're not going to do quantitative easing until the rates are at zero, the market is reacting quite negatively, and cryptocurrency is currently coming down. It shouldn't be that surprising to you in the short term. What does this mean in the long term? Well, in the long term, it means that people are sick of inflation, and inflation is a problem. And if you're looking for a hedge against inflation, cryptocurrency is the place to do it. Well, Crypto Kip, if cryptocurrency is so good while inflation is bad, well, then why would crypto not be going up on this news? And to be honest with you, I have the same question. I don't know why. I do know why. The answer is because there's not enough liquidity to go around, and people are just having this knee-jerk reaction right now and not realizing the big picture. That the longer that these manipulation games occur with easing and tightening and cuts and rates and inflation and problems and governments and blah and fiat, the longer that people start to realize this, the more that people are going to realize, oh, well, Bitcoin doesn't have this problem. Because it doesn't. Okay? We've got these Bitcoin halvings, guys. Bitcoin continues to get its supply trickled out slowly, and every 4.5 years roughly, you see less of the supply being released. There's only 21 million Bitcoin in existence. You cannot print any more Bitcoin, and we're not going to see more Bitcoin printed, folks. So these are very bullish things that in the short term are actually quite bearish, just because right now everybody's holding on to their altcoin bags. Everybody's holding on to their Bitcoin, waiting for this bull market to get heated up again. It's not really happening right now. Why? Because the Fed just said something scary. Markets are reacting. And that's happening right now. Other things that Fed Chair Jerome Powell said today. One thing that he said that was bullish. He confirmed that the Fed will never, quote, never do a CBDC, a central bank digital currency, which as a nation we do not want. As anybody, you do not want a central bank digital currency. Because if you have a central bank digital currency, what you could see is mass censorship. You can actually see people's money getting boxed out, people getting boxed out from their money based on their political opinions, based on their beliefs, based on whatever the banks want to do. If the central bank disagrees with an individual or some people, for them to have a CBDC, they can, access and box you out of your money. And, arguably, with your bank accounts that you have set up today, the banks can actually do that. If you ever get taken into like a court case, for example, regarding money, like, believe it or not, the courts have the ability to go to the banks and be like, hey, lock them out of their account because we're looking into what's going on. You could argue that's a good thing. You could argue that's a bad thing. I'm going to argue it's a bad thing, which is why cryptocurrency is so important because, I got my crypto. I can send things from my wallet. I can use my wallet however I want. And I think that's the beauty of crypto. A decentralized world where, the banks don't have all the power. The government doesn't have all the power. Your wealth is in your hands, and you can't have some leaders across the globe telling you what to do or what you can and cannot do or say or think. That's a free country. That's your freedom of speech. Money is speech. It's a very important thing. So the CBDC news was very cool today. Very, very cool today. Actually, so that was another story that was shared by Fed Chair Jerome Powell today. There was one more other story that I want to share with you guys about the Fed. Yes, he also addressed that there was a serious amount of debanking going on in the crypto industry. Recently, we saw during another committee hearing from the Senate that there was conversations going on over the debanking for crypto. Fed Chair Jerome Powell acknowledged again a conversation about cryptocurrency, saying that he's going to be looking into that and making sure that the banking industry is holding accountable to this debanking thing. It should not be getting debanked. And so this is another bullish thing. In the meantime, guys, with this volatility in crypto, there's a lot of great opportunities for trading. Like right now, for example, as Bitcoin is dipping down, I'm just looking at some key levels. Actually, I opened up a little bit of a long right here on this trend line. Actually, right as it get down to the $95,000 range, and I was talking about potentially doing this earlier during my live stream, and I caught it down actually like right at the bottom, actually here, right on this trend line, just a simple trend line. It was sold off. Actually, right after I'm done with this video, I'm probably going to shuffle aside some profit on this trade because it could actually have some volatility and keep coming back down. But if you want to make some trades for yourself on some of the crazy volatility presented by the Fed, you could do so, guys. Set your stop losses, take your profit, be careful. I got a sign up link for you guys for Blowfin down below. In the link as well, it's this fun wheel where you can spin it and potentially earn a Bitcoin. If you deposit $100, you get $100 free worth of Pepe. There's also up to a $5,000 sign-up bonus when you sign up using our link. So check it out if you haven't done so already. This is actually all bullish stuff for crypto in the long term. In the short term, it's a little bit bearish. My worst case scenario is like a 73K, 74K Bitcoin. I do not have the mindset that we're going there right now, but some people are asking me for my worst case scenario. In the meantime, I think that this is an oversold dip right now. In the long term, all these things are bullish for crypto as you realize how crazy the fiat system is and how beautiful Bitcoin is. That is the point of this whole thing. That's why we started the channel, because that's what we believe here. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. I hope you enjoyed this emergency update about cryptocurrency and the Fed in this video. If you did, leave me a comment down below. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. And if you want to trade with me, sign up using that link down below. There's some free bonuses for you to take advantage of. So check that out. That's all I got, guys. I'm Crypto Kip. DCA, HODL, smash the like. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.